Okay guys, Alan here. Welcome back to the shop. So in this video I've got to do a boring operation to create a socket big enough for this bush that I made previously to fit into. So this is the finished piece, and as you can see that will be a nice loose drop fit in there. So this is a standard sort of weightlifter's piece of jewellery and they normally have a hole like that. It's about just under 30 millimeters diameter, something like that. Now my friend wants to use this big one as a ballast weight on a pole which will stick up out of this bush, so just wants to be like that. So this hole here is about 60 mil diameter, and obviously it's quite a bit of material to take out to get from that to that. But anyway, the issue really is how to get hold of this thing. Now when I bought my lathe it didn't come with a faceplate, but after a lot of hunting around I managed to find one on it's either eBay or Gumtree, I forget which. Anyway, so that's this guy here, and I don't believe I have yet used it. I've had it on the lathe to prove that it fits. I think it's what they call a D1-6. It has these 6 cam pins. Anyway, so since this is I think the first time I've used it, I thought I'd do a quick video. So to hold this thing, oh, and the reason I'm doing it on the faceplate, I guess perhaps isn't obvious, it won't fit in a chuck, or maybe it is obvious. So faceplate it's got to be. So I've got these clamp bolt idea. Let's go over to the lathe and make it happen. So first up, the chuck's got to come off. I've already loosened the clamping screws on the back. That should make it easy enough to get off. There we go. And I think we might just lift it out the way. Alright. A little clean up around here. Fortunately, whilst it is heavy, faceplate isn't quite as difficult to manage as the chuck. Its weight distribution is a bit different, there's more to get hold of, I guess. Right. Okay. Just snug them all up to start with. Alright. I think I probably could spend a bit more time. The way these pegs work, there's a cam lock in the spindle, and you have to adjust the pegs with the right wind in and out. Anyway, I think a couple of those probably aren't optimal, but they are holding. So these things flopping around on here are the mountings that I worked out in advance for this plate, for this weight. And I think what I'm going to do, this is fairly heavy, get one of these out the way. Don't need you getting in the way now either, do we? I think we better use the tail stock to help hold this thing in position while I sort the clamps out. Put this pipe centre in. Whew. Right. Something like that, I think. Right, let's get these clamps on. So I'm just using T-nuts to engage in slots in the back of the, you can see a narrow slot there, but there's a wide slot on the back which engages in the sides of the T-nut. Makes it easier to get things started and see how that looks. That's probably pretty good actually. I mean, as I understand the job at hand here, extreme accuracy is not required. We're just looking for a clearance hole around this thing so we can basically stack the weights over this boss as a locating fixture. But loosey-goosey is the sort of fit we're looking for apparently. Right, well, I'm going to pull this back out of the way now. This light flopping around, it needs some attention obviously. Bit of TLC. It's not going to get it today though. So of course this weight is as cast, and it'll be touching with 2 of these clamps but probably not the 3rd. So let's see if we can find out what's going on. This one felt a bit spongy. Yeah, it's not touching here very well. So I think I might see if I can slip something under there to make it feel a little bit happier about being tightened up. Yeah, I think that'll do. Oops. Does that feel a bit better? Oh yeah, that's come up solid now. I should think that'll be tight enough. Next on low, 120, yeah. Well, that's going to be good enough, so I think we can actually go a little bit faster than that. That didn't look too badly out of balance. Yeah, let's try 400 or something a bit. Yeah, let's try 400. Yeah, I think that'll do. Because I need a bit of speed because I'm boring in the middle, which is a much smaller diameter. So we're starting at 30. What was that? And we want at least 60. So obviously 15 on the 15 millimeters on the radius. So let's get a boring bar in there. But anyway, that's the sort of nice sloppy fit that he was looking for, just so it's easy to drop this over that. So I thought I'd try and do the second one a bit differently and use a hole saw, see if that works out better or not. Yeah, I can't say I like the feel of that. I don't like that squeaking. Don't like that squeaking. Okay, so the using the hole saw didn't work out very well, so it's back to boring. 2mm depth of cut at a pass. I think we have a proper look this time. We've basically got one pass left to go. Yeah, pretty nice surface finish. Not too many air bubbles and other bits of crap in this casting.